Amanda here from the Lincoln County Public Library, and today we are going to do some online STEM. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And today we are going to be doing a science experiment called the exploding baggie. So I am very excited to show this to you guys today. You only need just a very few amount of ingredients to make this experiment work. So I'm going to show you right now how we're going to do this. So what we're going to do is we are going to have some baking soda. We're going to have some vinegar. We are going to have a baggie and some toilet paper. So always make sure that you ask your grown-ups before you do a science experiment at home. But here we go. I'm going to show you guys how to make an exploding baggie. So you're going to take your baggie and you are going to add 1/2 of a cup of vinegar to your bag. There is a little bit of construction going on here around the library, so you can hear that a little bit. All right, so 1/2 of a cup of vinegar, and that's going to go right into my baggie here. All right. And we're going to just set that aside for a minute. And now what we're going to do is we are going to take 1 tablespoon of baking soda, and we're going to wrap it up in some toilet paper. So I'm going to show you kind of what that looks like. So we're going to get just a little bit of toilet paper here, and we're going to kind of make like a little pocket, and we're going to actually wrap up our baking soda in this, and that is to give us a little bit of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up our baking soda, then we're going to put it in our baggie with our vinegar, and we're going to see what happens. All right, so here is my toilet paper, and I'm going to take a tablespoon of that and put it right down here. Shout out to UK Extension for the cool measuring spoon. All right, so we're going to take our tablespoon of baking soda. All right, we're going to put it right down here in the middle. And what we're going to do is we are going to kind of wrap it up so it's like a little pouch. And that's going to give us some time, because whenever the baking soda interacts with the vinegar, it has a reaction, and it's a pretty quick reaction. So we want to buy ourselves just a little bit of time, okay? So here we go. I'm going to move the computer back here just a little bit. We don't want anything exploding onto the computer. All right, so here we go. We have our vinegar in our baggie, and I've sealed up our baggie. We're going to open it up just a tiny little bit right here. We're going to put in our baking soda. We're going to drop it in. We're going to shake it up, and we're going to see what happens, and hopefully it's going to explode. All right, here we go. So make sure that most of it's pretty zipped up. I'm going to drop this in here, and then I'm going to go over there because I don't want it exploding on me. All right, here we go. So we're going to drop this in here. We're going to zip it up. We're going to give it a good shake. All right, here it goes. Here it goes. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Look what's happening. Look what's happening. Oh my goodness, look at it. Oh my goodness, look, it's getting bigger. It's expanding. It's expanding. Oh my goodness, look how big it gets. Do you think it's going to get much? Oh my goodness. There it goes. And it exploded. There you go. Exploding baggie. Now, sometimes when it explodes, it might explode out the side, and then you'd have to get a new baggie. But one of the cool things about this experiment, I think, is that most of the time it will explode. Well, it will explode at the weakest point, because what's happening is that inside your bag, you have your vinegar and your baking soda, and they are mixing together, and they are forming carbon dioxide, and it needs to escape. It's making so much of it that it needs to go somewhere. So it's gonna burst out at the weakest point. So normally the weakest point is the zipper, because that's an opening, because you're able to open and close that. So that's the weakest point. So normally it'll explode right here. Sometimes it might explode out the side, and you'd have to get a new baggie. But the cool thing about this experiment is that you can do it again and again, and you can time it. You can see how long it takes it to explode. You can wrap up your baking soda in some different materials. You can try maybe a paper towel or something different. and see if it takes it longer to explode. And I've also seen where you can add different like food coloring and stuff to your Baggie also, to make it look pretty cool. So thank you guys so much for joining us today for Online STEM and Exploding Baggies. We had a great time, and like I said, super simple experiment, but lots of fun, really exciting because you don't know when it's gonna explode. So all right, thank you guys so much. We hope you have a great day, and thanks so much for joining us.